Hello, my name is Uk Jae-meng and I'm a PhD student at the HCI Plus D Lab at Seoul National University. This work is about designing and evaluating a chatbot for survivors of image-based sexual abuse. Image-based sexual abuse is defined as the non-consensual creation and distribution of private sexual images. Image-based sexual abuse often occurs in romantic relationships where partners send or receive private sexual images. After the breakup, ex-partners may upload intimate images to shame victims and damage their reputations. IBSA is a severe social issue. A national survey found that 1 out of 5 Australians aged 16 to 49 years has experienced IBSA. IBSA creates psychological, social, and physical issues for its survivors. Unfortunately, many survivors remain silent about IBSA because they blame themselves or lack the necessary information to seek legal help. IBSA survivors may have difficulties responding to their harm. According to Eaton's study, 73% of survivors did not seek assistance after abuse, and they mentioned embarrassment and fear as primary reasons for not seeking it, while 20% of them sought assistance from friends and family. They feared being blamed. Only 7% of survivors asked that administrators remove their images. The early reaction to IBSA is essential for removing intimate images and preventing further distribution. Therefore, information and emotional support are crucial in supporting survivors in coping with their incidents from the outset. Unsupported IBSA survivors seek assistance online. Survivors seek coping strategies and advice from others. Although survivors can find journal articles and statistics on social media, such resources may be insufficient to address the problem. Phone call phobia prevents young women from contacting helplines. Also, IBSA survivors may be afraid of being judged by counselors. Chatbots can be less burdensome first responders, providing relevant information immediately at any time. Also, chatbots can give emotional support to survivors, and chatbots' emotional support was proven to reduce stress. Therefore, we developed a chatbot to provide IBS survivors with critical information and emotional support. To design the chatbot, we grouped 9 chatbot functions into design elements. Then, we used the design elements to build a design rationale for the chatbots for IBS survivors. Professional counselors also helped us better support survivors. We create a rule-based module based on the design rationale and guidance. 7 modules include resources, coping strategies, complaint letter writing, IBS knowledge, legal procedure, survivor stories, and rights. We implemented retrieval-based modules using a deep learning language model. Building a retrieval-based module took 3 steps. First, we collected emotional and information support data sets. Second, we used over 4,000 data points to fine-tune the deep learning language model bot. Finally, we achieved 95% accuracy using the newly gathered data points. By combining the rule-based and retrieval-based modules, we developed a hybrid chatbot. We did 2 things. First, identified a retrieval-based module's categories corresponding to rule-based module, and connected the output of categories to rule-based modules. To assess the chatbot's effectiveness, we designed a user study to compare the hybrid chatbot with the internet search, because internet search is the most common way to find resources. We designed a within-subject study based on hypothetical scenario. First, we recruited 25 young females who have not experienced IBSA. Participants were asked to read the hypothetical scenario and imagine themselves as the survivor. Then we gave them 10 tasks to search, 9 for information and 1 for emotional support. Finally, a pulse survey was used to evaluate the information and emotional support. In the user study, participants preferred the hybrid chatbot above the search result for information support. In particular, participants say that The hybrid chatbot was well organized, accessible, and concise. Most participants thought the hybrid chatbot would be better right after experiencing IBSA because survivors may not know what information to seek in a crisis. The hybrid chatbot presented a menu of information and then asked the survivors which information they needed. Typing a keyword into the hybrid chatbot provided participants with instant results. However, search engines show broken links and files that must be downloaded. The brief description of a hybrid chatbot appealed to many participants. A hybrid chatbot provides summarized information that survivors can understand quickly. However, the lack of conciseness in search engines made them unusable. One participant stressed that the extensive contents in search results are not survivor-centered. In emotional support, a hybrid chatbot outperformed internet search. Many participants stressed that the chatbot consoled them with sincere words. Almost all participants said they couldn't get emotional support through the internet search. Some search results may further worsen survivors' mental condition. After seeing headlines on top search results indicating that many abusers got minimum punishment, many survivors may abandon reporting to the police. Based on the user study, we suggest 3 design implications. First, a survivor-centered information structure creates information menus to indicate the sequence of coping method. Because survivors may not plan their coping strategies due to emotional distress, the chatbot should assist them plan. Second, the benefits of a hybrid implementation for information and emotional support. The hybrid chatbot allows users to access information by typing keywords. The hybrid chatbot also connects survivors to a rule-based module that provides emotional and informational support. Lastly, we propose the design consideration of emotionally supportive conversation. Because IBS survivors are emotionally unstable. During an emotional helpful conversation, the chatbot should mention that its skill to counsel is lower than that of humans. This paper makes 3 contributions to the HCI community. First, we create a design rationale for chatbots for sexual violence survivors using expert advice and existing chatbot design elements. Second, we detail the chatbot's development process to inspire researchers and practitioners to create systems that support sexual violence survivors. Third, we demonstrated how a chatbot could provide information and emotional support to people in a way that is both accessible and helpful in the context of their lives. Finally, I'd like to express my gratitude to my advisor Junhan Lee. Thank you for listening.